Hi, Archaix. Julia here, recording this on July 17th, 2022, or the year 5916, Annus Mundi. And this is the fourth summary of some of Jason from Archaix's work. So please listen to the first three if you haven't already. And I have a couple of asides before I go into today's topic, which is the Great Pyramid of Giza. So much of Jason's deductions stem from him syncretizing ancient writings and beliefs into one story, much like Santos Bonacci and others have done. Jason took it a step further, incorporating his chronological data and discovering that the mathematical nature of our reality is too meticulous to be natural. As I go back and re-listen to his videos, I can see how he's still working things out in some cases and has come to new conclusions in others. For instance, he used to refer to AIX as the simulacrum. I still consider Jason a prophet, but of course he doesn't have all the answers, and there are subjects that I have different opinions about than Jason does. I say this because many are claiming that Jason is being kind of worshipped and just believed because of his charisma. I say Jason is gaining a large following because of all of his research and his ability to connect dots. He's also really good about letting the listener know when he's making educated conjectures as opposed to relaying hard data. He provides more resources than anyone else I've ever seen. Also, everybody, errants concerning 2040 and 2046, where you should be, no prepping is needed. All you need to do is remain fearless, focus on how you want your life to play out, and creating an awesome reality bubble via your informed field. Prepping tells the simulacrum you expect chaos, so it will most likely give it to you. So stay fearless and keep your frequency where you want it, manifesting a paradise. Alright, now on to the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built 4,800 years ago and took 90 years. It was built by advanced humans, also known as the Anuna, led by Enki. Very advanced technology was used, including the use of high-tech machinery and the use of geopolymers. The 144,100-inch thick white limestone casing blocks that once covered the Great Pyramid were covered in millions of tiny pictographic writings conveying ancient history and prophecies. Many of these writings became ancient tablets and books, or sacred writings. These were the oldest writings in the world. The Great Pyramid is an extravagant calendar, among other things. It was built with the coding template to be repeated by the simulacrum. It's a holographic stone timepiece. It's a timepiece. It is the book of life. It is the tree of life. Each casing stone represents a soul of man. The Great Pyramid is considered to be a gate to God. The Great Pyramid was designed to survive the flood, preserving all the writings so mankind could keep this knowledge and learn about the Phoenix phenomena and how it relates to prophecies. The builders knew about the pending flood as they knew about the 138-year cycle of the Phoenix event and encoded this information in the pyramid's measurements. The other pyramids have been used as decoys to keep the Great Pyramid's true purpose from being discovered. The Great Pyramid is a technolithic device, a holographic blueprint linked with the holosphere. It's a giant projector that was used to upload the Phoenix Cataclysm protocol, which will eventually end the simulation in the year 2178 with the final Phoenix event. Enki is set to return in 2106 to set the captives free. He is the stone the builders rejected. This is the return of the chief cornerstone mentioned in prophecies. The pyramid is not complete until this happens. I'm still unclear about how things will play out between 2106 and 2178. Jason used to talk about stopping the 2040 Phoenix event via the Great Pyramid, but now it seems like maybe he's more inclined to let the prophecies manifest. I don't know. The Great Pyramid is one of a kind. The intricacies in its design that allow for its true functions are not duplicated in any other pyramid. The Inuna did not allow any humans to work on the Great Pyramid until after the Phoenix Protocol was launched. The Inuna hid much of the design and then offered a template that everyone else followed when building pyramids. Another reason the other pyramids did not compare in precision and complexity to the Great Pyramid is because the builders didn't have the same level of technology as the Inuna did. The Inuna disappeared with their technology during a Nemesis return. The technology they left behind was utilized, but not always functional or understood. Egypt was part of a worldwide oceanic system at the time. There was travel and trade between all regions of the world. The Giza Pyramid, including the Giza Pyramid complex, including the Sphinx, was underwater for 340 years after the Great Flood. The Sphinx appears older because it was not housed with the 100-inch thick limestone casing blocks like the pyramids were. The Sphinx was originally a dog. Jason speculates that dogs were created by the Inuna at the same time as humans. And I'm glad they did that. Thank you. I love my dogs. After a large geological shift caused by a Phoenix event, the Giza complex resurfaced. The casing stones were eventually taken by the Muslims to build Cairo. We are now in the last days of the countdown. This information was not meant to be understood until the end times, which is now. So again, please post any needed edits in the comments. And I hope everybody has a great morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you next time. Ciao, ciao.